I am so excited right now making this video for you guys because when you look right here on my hand, this is my Google AdSense letter, and inside of here contains the pin that actually approves my verification to start getting paid on the YouTube Partner Program. But the most surprising thing here is the fact that I was able to get my channel monetized within just 30 days. Mind-blowing, right? Yes. Now, we already know that before you actually get into the YouTube Partner Program, you have to actually hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And what I simply did was to set up a new YouTube channel and actually went all in on that channel, and I was able to get it monetized within 30 days. Now, what I want to do on this particular video today is to share with you all of those secrets that you basically would need to know and all of what you need to do in order to actually get monetized on YouTube fast. And that is going out for those of us who are still struggling with their channel and who still have a couple of itches here and there on what best to do, what right to do in order to start getting more views and get to reach the monetization threshold faster, right? I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of those things right here because I've done it on this channel and I did it on a new channel, and you also need to note. But then guys, when you actually come over here and you're looking through my analytics, you can actually see this is the channel where I have over 1 million views right now, and I've done over $1,000 on this very channel. But then the journey to getting monetized on this particular channel was actually a very interesting one. And when you come over here on the analytics, you can actually see that I actually started up this particular channel on September of 2023. But when you scroll over, I was just putting a lot of random, content, and I was using it to do some kind of lead generation campaign, right? Where you want people to go watch a video as a webinar or something like that. You know what I'm talking about if you're a marketer, right? But I did not start putting videos on this particular channel public until around May. Right, until around May. That's towards the end of April to May. This is when I decided to take this channel more serious, and I really started putting more videos public on the channel here. So from the ending of April up to May down to June, you would actually see on June 11th, that was when I got monetized, right? And coming over here on this particular email, you can see it says, "Pairs and coins, congrats, you've been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program." Now, the very interesting thing here is the fact that I've actually done a couple more thousands of dollars using this particular YouTube channel, but I'm going to make a separate video on that. And if you want to see the video on other ways to monetize YouTube aside the YouTube Partner Program, just type YouTube monetization for me in the comment section below. Just type YouTube monetization for me, and I will actually be gingered to make that video for you guys and show you how exactly I was able to make money outside of the YouTube Partner Program. But let's focus on this right now. Now, once you're already accepted onto the YouTube Partner Program, the next thing that YouTube is going to tell you to do is to set up your AdSense account, right? So it is either you have an existing AdSense account, which you want to link to the YouTube channel, or you can create a new one. For me, I did create a new one. And once you create a new, AdSense account, you have to do some verification, right? Now, there are two levels of verification. There's the personal verification, right? And there's now the address verification. Now, the personal verification is very easy to do. You can just easily do it very fast on there. But this next stage right now is where you are going to be receiving a letter from Google for your address verification. Now, if you're in Nigeria like me, getting this particular paper right here is a very huge struggle. A very huge privileged struggle, because these guys at the post office, they are willing to take you on a very long back and forth with just this simple paper. Mine actually got to me in about 3 months. Yeah, in short, YouTube even demonetized me before I finally saw this thing. But then, no wahala, it's fine. I finally have it now. Now, the question here is, what exactly are those things that actually help you to get your channel monetized way faster? Now, the very first thing you actually want to do right now is to find a hot niche. Now, there are several niches on YouTube, right? But one of the things you actually want to do when you're setting up a YouTube channel is actually look for something that you're interested in creating content around, but also looking for a hot niche as well. Now, this is basically going to help you to really start getting your content out to more and more people way faster. Yes, I've seen people that actually started creating content in a couple of niches that most people don't interest in, right? And when they actually start doing that, they struggle to get views. Now, what I'm going to simply say in this particular case is, if you're in this particular category, you can actually start adding a lot of, mixed content within your channel. That way, you can actually start getting a lot of more views and then still grow your channel while creating the content that you actually want. Now, in order to actually find out that hot niche, you want to go over to YouTube Explore page. The explore page basically helps you to figure out what niches are hottest, and at the same time, you can also do a random search on Google and you would obviously find that out. Now, the second thing you actually want to do right now is also look out for trendy topics. Yes, now this is very important because when you're setting up a channel and you're hoping that this particular channel grows very fast, you should actually start thinking of what are those contents that will give you virality faster, right? What are those content that most people will most probably get to click on? For example, when something is already trendy, you know that everybody is searching for that particular topic. It's actually going to be cool for you to start creating content around a particular topic, and with that, you are able to start getting more people who get to watch your content within that period of time. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't be creating your normal evergreen content and all, but this set of trendy topics or creating videos around trendy, subjects basically helps you to attract a lot more people within that period of time, and you are going to be able to still grow your channel with this method. This is exactly what I did. I figured out a couple of trendy topics and I started creating content around it, and it really helped blow up my channel within the short period of time. Now, the third thing I actually did here was also to create a community around my YouTube channel. Now, since I already had a YouTube channel, within the very first week, I started creating a Telegram community around it. And the Telegram community basically was just to help to keep people who are most probably interested in my content, and it also helped with me sending them the content for them to always follow up on. So when I drop a new update, I would always share with them. They are going to watch and they get to like, and it also opens up to the algorithm that people are watching this content, and the YouTube algorithm also can send this particular content out to other people that are searching for something very similar. Now, you guys don't understand how important it is, right, to have a community around your YouTube channel. It is actually very important to do, especially if you're looking at scaling that particular channel, right? Instead of hoping on the YouTube algorithm to do its wonders, it's best you also figure out other things you can do to also boost your channel. The fourth one here is consistency. You see, I don't know what you actually think, but if you're not consistent with YouTube, YouTube will also not even reward you for you being inconsistent in the first place, right? And this is where it actually goes as important to say that if you actually want to start creating content on YouTube, you actually need to be as consistent as possible. Now, this will actually bring up questions like how many times should I actually post on YouTube and stuff. Now, for this, I'm going to really answer that if you are a new YouTuber, then I would actually say that you can start posting as much as 3 content every single week. Yes, within 3 content every single week, it might actually be a very good start. But then, looking at the fact that there are other factors around content creation that might actually get to slow you down, right, from creating as much as 3 content every single week, or maybe you are actually busy, you're using YouTube as a side hustle, then you can actually start with 1 content or 2 content. Now, for total beginners who are just into content creation, then I'm like, you can start out with 1 content and then build momentum on that particular content, and then you can add a second one within the week before you can even add a third one. This way, you are able to manage your YouTube channel in full 360 in terms of content creation, in terms of editing your videos, in terms of optimizing the content, and then publishing it as well. This way, you're able to handle this 360, and you kind of like already are getting very much comfortable with creating a piece of content, and you can start adding more and more content within that particular period of time. But the major thing is, if you're creating 1 content per week, just make sure that every single day of that particular week, you are pushing out content. If it's 2 per week, make sure that you are pushing out content twice per week on a particular date at a particular time, and get your community to be aware of whenever you're dropping content so that they would always follow up with you on that particular day. Now, a couple of other strategies that I also did to help me boost up this particular channel was collaborating with smaller channels and also people that have communities. Yes, I will always push out my content for them to also share within their community, and these people actually found my content interesting and they also followed up with what I was doing. Now, the second one here is where I would use social media to drive more traffic. You want to share your content on every social media channel you have, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's Instagram, whichever channel, just put it out there for as much people as you can reach. You see, the crazy thing I actually learned about the YouTube algorithm is the fact that if you are not getting traffic from other sources, it could be quite difficult for YouTube algorithm to promote you, right? You want to give the algorithm a couple of signals that basically just tells them that people are watching and are interested in this particular content. And with that, they are able to pick up your content and then share with more audience on the YouTube space. Now, all of these strategies are what you can also apply on your YouTube channel right now, and you can actually start seeing better results. But let me know, guys, which of them actually stood out for you. Which of these particular strategies I shared here do you think that you can actually get started with right now? Let me know in the comment section below. But beyond this, I've actually created a program where I want to walk you through how I've been able to set up and build a successful YouTube channel that has actually gotten over 300k subscribers right now and earned thousands of dollars. And the second channel actually is doing about 24k subscribers right now and also has earned a couple $1,000s on its own, right? I want to share with you guys all of the nitty-gritties on how this works and how you can actually build something from 0 to 1,000 and start making profits from these channels. You see, this is the best time to start up your YouTube channel, and if you've been thinking about setting up a YouTube channel, then you actually do not want to waste any much more time because it's going to be harder tomorrow. So now click the link down there in the description of a particular video and get started watching this free webinar that I have, where you get to see a couple more insights around how you can get started on building your own successful YouTube channel. Now, knowing this, you can also see this particular YouTube video where I shared with you how much YouTube actually paid me for 1 million views. It's right here. Go ahead and click on it right now. And with that, you would actually know how much my YouTube channel is currently worth. Okay, thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you on the video.